Hi, this is Iria from El Club de las Diosas, and today I am going to show you a program called Publisher Rocket that I came across. This is a paid program that allows you to do all really cool things and save time when you're searching for keywords as well as niches. A lot of people use it just for the sake of the keyword search and some category search, but in my case I'm actually using it for different things. As you can see, it's broken down into different categories, but for today's purposes I'm going to talk specifically about the keyword search category, and we're going to go ahead and click on keyword search. And when you open this window, you will see that it gives you the option for ebook and book. I'm going to go ahead and do book. And today I'm going to use the keyword for unicorn coloring book and see what type of keywords I am able to get for this particular search. The very first thing that you see within this platform, it has a column for keywords, so it gives you all of the different keywords that are associated with that particular one. It will show you the number of books under the competition, the estimated average monthly earnings, Google searches, which is very important to understand what people are searching out there, as well as the Amazon, and then a competitive score, which I will get to it in a minute. But as you can see, tons and tons of keywords that are associated with this one, that again, it will help you when you're creating a book specifically for this particular category, right? The unicorn coloring books are very, very competitive. So when you have a tool like this, it saves you a lot of time because you're not searching for these keywords, right? You already know what you can zone in. So I'm gonna select a few of these so we can go over it and I can explain to you what to look for when you're using Publisher Rocket, which again is very, very simple. Taking the first one, unicorn coloring book, as you can see, it says number of competitors is over 1,200. So you know that is very competitive. You know that is very high competitive. Therefore, they don't even tell you how many. It's just a lot, right? The average monthly earnings is about $6,000. Nobody's searching on Google, but yet about 2,000 people are searching on a monthly basis for this particular keyword. Which is very, very high, and it has a competitive score of 79. What this competitive score tells you is that it's highly competitive. So obviously the higher the number, the more competitive it is. So it's going to be challenging to get into this niche. Not impossible, but very, very challenging. You want to stay below 50. So anything that is above 50 obviously is going to be a bit more challenging than usual. So take a look, for example, the next one, which is unicorn coloring book for adults. You see that the numbers are a little bit lower, that in terms of searches is less than 100, right? And it has a competitive score of 30, which is low, right? Lower than the 50 that the average that I just told you about. It's still very competitive, so not a lot of searches. So let's look into the next one. Unicorn coloring books for kids ages 2 to 5, nearly $5,000 in monthly earnings. Now take a look at this, 108 searches per month, and it has a competitive score of 30, which is what we need, right? So this could potentially be a really good keyword and even a niche, right, that we can go into. Now, let's go random. Unicorn coloring books for kids ages 4 to 8 who extremely love unicorn. That is very, very random. So as you can see, number of competitors is very, very low, 308. It has nearly $600 monthly earnings, which is not bad at all. In terms of searches, 100 and a competitive score of 40. Which is really, really good. And if you want to go a little bit further and find out more information, just click on competition. As you can see, it will show you examples that are under this particular search of keyword. And you can even drill further, but even the first one, as you can see, it's all about mermaids, but yet it has that keyword. So we need to discard that one because obviously the highest seller has nothing to do with unicorns. It's all about mermaids. So that's not gonna be a cute one. That even though it has a great BSR, see the price, $3.99. Of course, this person is getting a lot of sales with such a low price, but it's competing against the actual unicorn books that you can see in here. So this is definitely one of those keywords that I will most likely won't end up using. It is because of this. So going back into the keyword search, I'm gonna go ahead and select another one. Let's go with this one for ages 2 to 5. So this is great. As you can see, great books available under this keyword search. Notice that the very first one, it says ages 4 to 8, which is not technically 2 to 5, right? It's a bit different, but nevertheless it's showing up. But the second one, highest, is actually, for ages 2 to 5 with great information in here. It's a big book. It has 103 pages, which is very, very high, but it has $600 on a monthly sales at $6.99. If you click on the categories, you'll see how many categories this book is under. And I don't know if you noticed, but Amazon only give you 2, but you're more than welcome to request up to 8 different categories. So it's ranking really, really well because it has a lot of categories. Now, if you want to check out the book, all you have to do is click on this button, check it out. So we can take a look at it and see what the book is all about and dig deep further into the book itself. This one in particular, we can look inside the option and see, what this book is all about to, again, get some inspiration around what people are publishing under this particular keyword, right? Just as you can see, very simple. It doesn't show a whole lot of the book, but the cover is doing really, really well for this book, right? So it's a great combination of interior and your cover, right? That's what is going to attract people. But as you can see, a lot of different options. This one is interesting. It's a dot-to-dot coloring book with a competitive score of 20. Less than 100 people are searching for it, but as you can see, almost $5,000 on monthly sales, monthly earnings, which is really, really good. So something to consider as you think about a niche as well as a keyword itself. As I mentioned, this is a great tool. Down below, I'm going to leave a affiliate link that if you're more than welcome to click on it and acquire the Publisher Rocket program itself, and it will also help my channel. Please subscribe and leave any comments below if you have any questions, and I hope this video was very helpful for you. And again, Publisher Rocket is a great tool if you want to save time on not only keyword search but also on niches, because it will open up possibilities of things that you might have not thought before. Thank you, and please subscribe. Have a wonderful day.